Welcome back, YouTube. So today we're going to be doing a DIY video on how to remove your old decals and get your new ones put on. So first and foremost, we just want to go over the tools that we're going to be using today. Number one, we're going to be using a squeegee, and then the next thing you're going to need is a wrap glove. After that, we're going to be needing a razor, and then also we will be needing some blue tape, and I am using this thinner black tape because this is a Corvette. It has smaller gaps. And then your knifeless tape is going to be the last thing you need, design line to be specific. And I didn't show it, but you're definitely going to need a heat gun, so make sure you have one of those. All right, so to start it off, these are going to be factory decals that are installed. These are about 9 years old, still going to have their edges intact. So what we're doing here is we're trying to place the tape along the edges as a guide, and then we will be removing the decals. So I am using this smaller black tape in the middle so I could kind of outline the gap for the Corvette, and then on the outside I'm going to be using my bigger blue tape. Again, these are going to be serving as guidelines whenever we remove the actual decal, so we know where to lay our knifeless, which is going to be on the same path of the edge of these tape pieces. So one of the main things I like to do is always throw some vinyl off. I'm not sponsored by them and they're not paying me for this, but it's just a really good product that I like to use before I actually get to taking these decals off. And I take a lot of decals off, so I know that this helps to keep the wrap from ripping on you as much whenever you're heating it. Vinyl off just holds that wrap together, even if it's starting to crack and stuff like that. It's just gonna help you a lot when it comes to the removal process of these really old decals. Okay, so removing the decals is one thing, but a lot of times it's gonna leave some adhesive. You got a couple options with this. I like to let mine soak in alcohol, and then I like to scrape them off with a plastic razor. Another option would be using your eraser wheel, but as you can see, this car has a lot of swirl marks. The clear coat is pretty bad beat up, and I was pretty sure if I used a eraser wheel, it was going to take the clear coat all the way off this car. So we had to take the slower route and do the alcohol soak with plastic razor removal. Now let's say you have a newer car with more sensitive or softer paint. A less abrasive way to take care of that is going to be to heat up the actual glue area and rub it with your thumb. Personally, I like to wear a glove because over time I've gotten blisters before rubbing off 3M tape or rubbing off glue. So it really takes a beating to your fingers, but it is a less abrasive way to get this glue off of the car. So once you have all the glue off of the car and you're ready to do your install, the last step is going to be to go ahead and wipe down these panels one last time with 70% isopropylene alcohol. This is going to bring the surface to the most tackiest point that it could be and give you the best install that you could possibly have. From there, we're going to be hopping right into the install, just pulling back that liner and getting that vinyl wrap laid all the way on the area that you plan on wrapping. After that, you want to go ahead and get it glassed out so we're not dealing with as many wrinkles, and then you're just going to be working all of the air from behind the vinyl in small overlapping squeegee passes. This is going to ensure that you leave no bubbles behind, and you want to prevent lifting the wrap as much as you can to prevent collecting a lot of debris up under the vinyl. And then once everything is done and all the air has been squeegeed out from behind the vinyl, then you're just going to be trimming off these edges and go ahead and pull away the rest of the vinyl that you need to get off to create your new stripes that are going to be on the car. And you're just going to repeat that process on each panel. Before you know it, your car is going to look like this. This car does have a little bit of texturing under the vinyl in spots, but that's just because the car is in really bad condition. Typically, it's going to take your average installer 2 to 4 hours to get this job done. And somebody who's unexperienced, it might be a lot more time, but it should all be possible to do in one day. But if you got value out of this video, then go ahead and give me a like, comment, and subscribe so the algorithm can push this out to more viewers, and I'll see you guys next time.